Driving there, I was a little nervous. I did not know what to expect. And then I got there, and there's all these people like dancing and singing and being really loud, and I was kind of like, what is this? But then you kind of you appreciated how genuine it was, and then it became something really special, and I could join in like a few minutes into it, and it was made it more worthwhile that I didn't close myself off to that.
I don't know if I really expected to get a lot out of it. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going to go, and that's going to be enough. And then I got there, and I was completely blown out of the water by everybody's enthusiasm and everything. And at first I was like, man, I don't know if this is a good idea to do this. But within minutes, I formed these really good bonds with people that I'd never met before, and I was so glad that I went.
Well, at that time I wasn't really into my faith. I was just one of those Catholics that just went to Sunday and catechism and thought, oh, this is so boring. But right after going to TAPT, I realized that there's more to my faith than just going on Sundays or just a catechism or just because somebody forced me. It's actually fun when you actually connect with other teens your age and you will have fun.
It kick-started my faith life. So before that, it was just kind of okay, I'd go to youth ministry or whatever. But then it was we went to TAPT, and it was, I really have to get involved. I really have to do more with this. And it's what really made me love and own my faith.
My first experience was one of the most moving experiences I've ever had. It's faith-changing. It gives you a whole new aspect on the way people think and the way people are and how spiritually they can be just like you.
The best part of TAPT for me was probably just being able to meet a lot of new people and grow into a better relationship with them.
I think my favorite part was being with my small group and having all those intimate conversations with them.
It was just so interesting to see how we went from this group of people who didn't know anything about each other to people who would just, talk about anything for hours. It was really interesting.
I don't know, there's so many good memories at TAPT. Probably one of my favorites, though, is the connection that I made with my small group, because we're still all really close, and I still talk to them, and I know I can count on them if I ever need anything.
There's no question it completely exceeded my expectations. It's really what helped lead me to the point I am right now, which is I love my faith, and I'm so excited to keep growing in it.
You get there and it's a bunch of crazy people, but by the time you leave, you're friends, and it's awesome.
TAPT has meant everything to my faith life. It's brought me closer in every aspect. The activities you do there just bring you steps closer to God and Jesus.
You go and you meet all these new people, and it really introduces you to Christ in a way that you've never been introduced to Him before, and that helps you to grow into a deeper relationship with Him.
TAPT did so much for me. Individually, I met some people that I can't imagine not knowing at this point. It did so much for me and my faith.
What it brought to me when I've been able to give back to other people is something you can't get anywhere else.
When you go to TAPT, you will leave seeing the face of Christ.